Okay, in this exercise we're going to talk about noise reduction. And noise reduction is when you have unwanted background noise that you want to get rid of. And so essentially, let's go back to this file here, and we're going to go back to the waveform. We're going to turn off Spectrum Editor, and you can see that there's a lot of noise there. So if we spread it out a little bit, let's look at this section here. So all that in the background, believe it or not, a lot of that is going to be the same noise. Even though there may be different voices, it's going to be roughly the same noise. So what we want to do is we want to capture a representative sample of what we call the room tone. So if I draw that area there, and that's going to be silence. That's what's the closest we have to silence, because you see there's no flat line anywhere on this waveform. And we're going to go to Effects, and we're going to go to Noise Reduction, and we're going to capture that as a noise print. And once I've done that, then the computer will call that noise, and then ideally we want to remove that from some of this other area. So if I take a larger section and I go to Effects under Noise Reduction, and basically I'm going to say Noise Reduction Process. And this will give me an idea of what can be done. So this will be the noise, and we're going to try to remove it. And if we say Apply, let's see what that would do. Notice all that noise has been reduced. Even just using the computer's defaults will do it. So let's see what it sounds like.
Well, that need that, right?
Now if you listen, you can hear a little bit of distortion. And part of that is that some of that noise was part of the voice. And so we may not want to take all of it out. This may not be the best example, but at least you can make it better. So going back, if we hit Control Z, and if I go back to Effects, Noise Reduction, and Process, I can get this again. You can see I can actually hear the video looping. If I add more noise reduction, that's actually sounding a little bit less. See, if I bring it up, it gets rid of it altogether. But the voices sound a little distorted. And if I bring it back down here a little bit. Now with no noise reduction, and that's with some noise reduction. And so basically what you want to do is come up with some kind of a medium. And you can see that did some of it. So if I go back and play just a little bit of this, and it's a little bit better. And honestly, I would say that that sounds pretty good.